All right, so to begin, we just dropped the Razor Gore here. So you just type /CEP show, which you can't see that, but it's just /CEP show. Then it pulls up this. First thing you're going to want to do is go into options, make sure that the reporting channel right here is set to raid, so you don't spam chat guild. Click OK on that. Let's go back into options, and then we'll go over this. I'm sure it should be fine because I'll just force sync it and it should be good. Then you go to classic EPGP loot distribution, and it should all look like this. So you know you got your main spec, off spec 25, discount for rest tank gear 99, everything like that. And then your EP management, so Blackwing layers should all be 14 and 20s down. Like I said, this should all be automatic. You shouldn't have to do anything, but you should go in and just look at it to make sure everything is set appropriately. The only thing I think we ever change, because we're not doing runes, but 20s there. But the main thing you should be concerned about is that. Then loot distribution window, obviously. And then once you're got that cleared with all this on here, so you should make sure to have a suppressed loot response on, and then raid-wide loot visibility off. Then you can just kind of look and make sure everything is exactly the same. Like I said, it should be. Just do that. So then when there's loot, you right-click on the body, and then you click Announce. And then you go into Announce. It'll pull up the buttons, and people will have a chance to do the buttons. I don't know if anybody's going to pick this one up, but as you can see, XSR put rest tank gear. I don't know why he did that, to be honest. So you might, I would probably ask him, but it doesn't look like it's resistance gear at all. So in that case, nobody rolled on this one. So then I would give this to a disenchanter, whoever your disenchanter is. So I normally do Thal or Veramos, so I'm going to just do Veramos. And I just did, as you notice, I just went in and master looted it that way. Then we're going to go to the next one. I would say be slow with this too, because if you do it too quickly, then it'll reset and you won't be able to see everyone's responses. So if that ever happens, just exit all the way out and relink it. Nobody's going for the nether ones. So then you would just go Veramos there. Then you go Bloodfang. I think somebody should be going for this. Yeah, Karnak is going for that. And then Grexy. So they're both going off spec. So in this case, it would be off spec would be the highest PR. So this would be Karnak. So you click on Karnak, and then you would say give for off spec price. So always click the middle one right there. And if there's, we're moving on to Veramos right now. Not Veramos, sorry. Veil. So, if there's a situation, just go down the list, and if you're confused about what to give people, go down the list and hit, so you can figure out the rank to give it to. I mean, obviously there's, you have Raiders over Cool Guy over Alts and New Guys. So Alts and New Guys are pretty much in their own tier. Cool Guys can win up to 25% over New Guys and Alts, and then Raiders can win past that. So back here, I'm going to do the same thing. So let's see. No, I don't think anybody's actually going to go on these ones either. So it's another bad example. But let's see if anybody will. I'm going to whisper X and tell them to stop doing that. So nobody did that one. Pass it to Veramos. Let's see if anybody does belt transcendence. So Q-Tip went in. He went in at Allspec 50%. He's not going to have anyone to battle right now. So I'm just going to give him that for that. Always click the middle one because this one is regular price. This is for free. So it's generally just the middle one. As you can see, it's pretty easy. It just kind of shows itself. See, this one, okay, this is a clear example. I did it too quickly going into the next announcement, so it didn't show me anything, right? So what I have to do is completely exit out and then go back in and then redo it, and then it'll show them all the stuff again. But nobody's probably going to do this one just because Poppy was the only one that went on it last time. So probably pass that to Veramos. And that's kind of how it works. The actual ranking distribution I went over, it's 100% Raiders, and then if they do 100% GP or 100% all in for GP, they get it over a cool guy over anyone really. And then if it drops down to 50%, then if a cool guy went 100, then the stand-in would win over the Raider at 50. But if they're both at 50, then it's ever the highest PR wins at that point. So it's basically one tier level of just Raiders and cool guys battling it out for the piece if they go below 100%. And then underneath that, if no Raiders and no cool guys go at any of it, then it's alts and new guys that go in from 100 to 25. So that's pretty much that. If you have questions, just let me know. Just make sure the biggest point is to make sure that when you type /CEP show that all your options are exactly the same as mine. And when I force sync it, it should be doing that. So just review it.